Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside Whitmer Field House for this Varsity Girls Basketball Contest. We are on center stage tonight as the Whitmer Panthers will try to defend their home court against the Sylvania Southview Cougars in an NLL cross-divisional matchup. We just had senior celebrations for senior night. We got two young teams, tons of energy in a gym ready to bring the noise. This one has all the makings of an exciting matchup. The 10-7 Panthers are looking to feed off the home crowd, while the 6-2 Cougars come in hungry to make a statement on the road that is surely going to bring hustle and intensity. From the opening tip to the final buzzer, we got you covered tonight. I am PJ Aubrey, joined by my counterpart, Landon Baptista, and we are both locked in for this game. How we feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I mean, firepower everywhere, man. Everywhere.
No, it's gonna be a good game. They just had that senior celebration. We got multiple seniors we celebrated. Number one, Madison Finch, who's in the starting lineup. Anyways, what I was saying, we have multiple seniors celebrating. Madison Finch, Kaylee Mernon, Bailey Peck, Audrey Scott, and Anicia Osley. But we will come back as we have that national anthem coming up. right, and we are back on the mics. We just got the starting lineups. Looks like the Panthers are going with the all-senior lineup. Bailey Peck, who is currently got surgery on, I'm 95% sure is a broken ankle, will be starting, but she will either make a bucket or they will just get fouled to start this game and get her out the starting lineup. But the starting lineups for the Cougars, we have number 10, Michaela Dorn, number 20, Jordan Evans, number 23, Izzy Baduke, number 24, Ellie Pearson, and number 31, Elena Hedden.
And with that being said, tip-off's underway.
Tip-off is underway, and they are going to let Bailey Peck score on 1 foot. No, she missed. We're going another shot. And she makes it. Bailey Peck, the one-footed layup. She only needs 1 foot, 1 ankle to score. She gets a score point for her senior season, and she will hobble her way back to the bench. Great job, Bailey. But now, Southview will get a free layup.
Yep.
There we go.
Make it even, and now Olivia Welch coming in now for the official starting lineup for this Whitmer team.
Yes, Whitmer looking pretty good so far this year. Lost a few players, but has had a solid season. Their last game, a great win against Finley, came down the wire, and my guy was on the call. How was that game?
Dude, that game was insane.
That's sweet. Yeah, I was watching it. It looked pretty good. Looking good.
It did. It was really good. For it being so close, yet somewhat low scoring, it was a phenomenal game as Audrey Scott kicks it out to the corner. Finch.
No good. Rebound by the Cougars. That is Elena Hedden. She's going to get the ball to Izzy Baduke, and she's going to take it up the court.
Southview, if I read correctly, is 5-1 in the last 6 here.
Yes, 5-1 in the last 6. A hot Cougar team coming into the Whitmer Field House, but a steal and a transition layup by Anicia Osley. A great pass by Olivia Welsh. But as we were saying, Southview, you are right, Lena. Southview's 5-1 in these last 6 games, and it's been, they're hot right now, you know. It's a team that struggled over the past few years, so they're hoping to keep this momentum going, and this would be a big-time NLL win here.
I agree 100%, PJ. As you said, look, failed to find their identity the last couple of years. It's clear this year, especially these last couple of games, they found it. You're walking into Whitmer looking for a big win in this cross game, and from what I had seen last year, they had a first-team All-NLL Cardinal Division, correct?
Yes, first-team All-NLL Cardinal Division player, which is Michaela Dorn, who is currently at the line. Made her first free throw. See if she can make the second. No good, short, rebounded by Olivia Welch.
Welch bringing it down the court. Racing down to the corner.
Oh, just a little short. For
Rebound poked by Scott.
And the ball's loose. Which way is it going? And it's going to go to the Panthers.
It's going to go to the Panthers here. Kaylee Mernon going to pass it in.
Mernon gets the ball. Inbound inside to Olivia Welch. Inside to Finch. That's an easy layup. A great play.
Great awareness by Welch, I believe, on the assist. Am I correct?
Yes, Welch on the assist to Finch. And one thing, man, is that Whitmer, in order to win this game, they just got to get out hot. They got to get out, get a big lead. Get a big lead and just take it from
And it's starting right here. Madison Finch, fast break, layup, one-woman wrecking crew.
Great layup by Madison Finch.
Madison Finch, leading scorer as going into tonight for this Whitmer team. Amazing three-point shooter, as we all know, good and well.
The Panthers get another turnover, and we'll have the ball. We got Anicia Osley inbounding to Madison Finch. She'll take it up the left side of the court in front of that home crowd. We got a lot of support for these young girls tonight on their senior night, hoping they can come out with a win in one of their last ever home games on this court.
Mernon into the corner. Audrey Scott for three.
Scott just a little too long. Rebound. Olivia Welch as she goes up through the contact.
Tough bucket.
Great bucket. Tough physical contact layup. And the Cougars tried to move the ball inside. It's tipped up out of bounds by Audrey Scott. Last touch by her. It's going to stay with Southview.
So far, this Whitmer team is playing phenomenal defense to start this game off. Coming out hot. You love to see it. Down low. Layup.
Ooh, that's a foul.
You're going to get the foul. Gonna go to the line for 2. Elena Hedden is going to the free throw line. First one.
All right, that second free throw was good.
10-5 game here.
10-5 game. The ball being moved outside. Now Finch drives inside, gets it back out. It's tipped by the Cougars, but Audrey Scott manages to handle it. Scott crosses the court to Osley. Osley to Mernon. Mernon to Finch. Finch in the corner to Scott. Cougars playing a 2-3 zone. And how do you break that 2-3 zone? You know? But they don't even need to break that 2-3 zone. They are going to shoot from the outside, let that spread.
Kaylee Mernon on the three-pointer.
But the Cougars respond with Ellie Pearson. Easy layup. And the Cougars try not to let the Panthers take over this game. And here comes a steal, but a push behind by Audrey Scott. The Cougars are going to have the ball on the sideline.
Great hustle by Audrey Scott, multi-sport athlete, track and field, soccer. If there's anybody that I personally like watching on this Whitmer team, it's Audrey Scott. The hustle, hits when it needs to hit, good vision, great defense as we've seen. I love what I see.
No, 100%. She's one of the tough players on this team that hustles a lot. But here come the Panthers in transition. Finch inside to Scott. Can Scott make the shot? No, but it's short. Rebounded by the Cougars.
Pass was tipped, I believe, by Scott.
But she gets it out to Izzy Baduke.
Lead scurry pass. I don't want to go past it. Olivia Welch had a phenomenal save on that fast break. Great effort by this Whitmer team to try and get these rebounds and to save these plays and get these fast break points.
But a travel is called right there. And another turnover early by Southview. You know, one of the things that Southview needed to do in order to win this game is limit the turnovers, and it's not going their way right now. They already have multiple turnovers in this game. And the Panthers already have a double possession lead. But Welch goes inside, and the mid-range rattles in and out. It's going to go back to Mernon. She makes the mid-range.
Second chance points. Another thing for Whitmer that needed to be done tonight. Executing so far, and they're getting the rebounds, making the hustle plays. I'm loving it so far from this Whitmer team.
It's looking good, man. Oh, a steal by Audrey Scott. And an easy layup. Now a double-digit lead for the Panthers. Now we have a
10-point lead now for Whitmer. There you go, PJ.
And here come the Cougars. She's going to pull it. That would have been a 2. Her foot was on the line. The rebound goes to Elena Hedden. That's an easy layup.
Love that both teams are managing to crash the paint for rebounds. You love to see it, especially in today's game.
No, multiple second chance points have been scored in this game. And that's going to be a big thing, like you mentioned earlier.
As Adeline Johnson's going to get blocked. It's going to go out of bounds on Southview, I believe. As it will be.
Izzy Baduke that last touched the ball, but it's going to be the Panthers' ball. Now, what were you saying there?
I'm going to be so honest. As the pass goes over Audrey Scott's head, didn't touch it, take it behind half court. If there's anybody you want facilitating, it's Madison Finch or Audrey Scott, personally.
2 point guards for Whitmer, man. Madison Finch been the starting point guard for the last 2 seasons.
Speak of the devil.
Finch pulls that 3. No good. It's going to go Southview's way with 2:31 left on the clock. In for the Cougars is number 5, Sydney Sutton. Sutton, she's a decent ball player, but her main sport is on the course. A phenomenal golf player.
Really?
Phenomenal player.
I want to get on the topic of their leading in points per game, I believe you said. is Michaela Dorn, if I'm correct.
Yes, Michaela Dorn is leading 9 just points per game, but she's also leading in rebounds per game and field goal percentage. She's the best shooter on this team, best scorer by far. As the Panthers had the ball in transition, but Kaylee Mernon lets it slip right off her fingertips. It's going to go Southview's way.
Looks like she lost her footing trying to stay in bounds there and slipped out of bounds.
Yes, nearly had a good chance to make an easy layup, but here come the Cougars trying to respond. Inside. Shot no good. Rebounded, put back up by Ellie Pearson. Now, we talked about the leading scorer for Southview was Michaela Dorn, but the second leading scorer is Ellie Pearson. She's averaging 8 points a game. So, you know, those are your 2 best options on the court.
Audrey Scott gets blocked. Johnson gets the second chance. No.
And rebounded by the team leader, Michaela Dorn. And here come the Cougars up the court is Jordan Evans. Evans to Hedden. Hedden to Pearson. Pearson inside. Whistle's blown, and another turnover by the Cougars.
It's going to be a timeout. Southview going to call a timeout here.
A timeout by Southview.
Down 6. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
So, we'll be back in just a moment. And we're back on the mic here after that short 30-second timeout. It was not a turnover. That is, I apologize for saying that was a turnover. It will be Cougar ball
I
on the
corrected you.
baseline.
It's okay. I got
Thank you,
PJ.
Landon. I appreciate it.
I got
man.
you,
But
boy.
the ball is inbounded. 4-3, it rattles in and out. Those are the worst right there. Ava Willis had a clean chance, a clean look, but here come the Panthers. Welch to Finch on the wing. Back up top to Mernon. Cross court to Adeline Johnson. Back to Madison Finch. Inside to Jarrah Fletcher. Back out. Adeline Johnson for 3. No good. But a rebound by Kaylee Mernon inside to Finch. The floater. That's easy.
Little floater.
Look for Madison Finch.
Looked like a curry floater a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's like a little Clary floater right
Little
there.
curry floater.
That's one of her shots, man. She can shoot the open 3. She's good inside, and she has a very good floater. Steph Curry-esque. 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Can the Cougars respond with a bucket before the quarter ends? No, the ball's stolen. But Welch goes out of bounds.
Tries to save it. We got 23 seconds left here in this first quarter. Only an 8-point game.
Only an 8-point game.
We said this was gonna be a really good game. I want to get back on that game, on Whitmer's game, their last game against Finley.
No, that game was crazy.
For a little bit. For a little bit, looked like Finley had it. Then looked like Whitmer had it. I called before the game is gonna come down to the last second shot, and in the moment, Deviny Harris, Finley's high scorer that night, I called was gonna take a last second shot. Had 5 seconds, hit back rim, just missed.
Just missed it, didn't it? And that pass was just missed. Michaela Dorn wasn't even looking. But the Panthers get it back with 6 seconds left. Let's see who gets the last shot off here. Will it be Madison Finch? Finch tries to use the screen. Step back 3 at the buzzer. No good. And to end the first quarter, the Panthers 19, the Cougars 11. So
that's a nice little quarter for both teams. It's not for Southview scenario. It's not what you want. You want to obviously lead or be close. This isn't bad. You're not down double digits. You can regroup going into the second quarter. I'm liking this game so far. Both teams doing really well. Audrey Scott making hustle plays. Madison Finch hitting when needs to hit. I'm loving this game so far here tonight, PJ.
Yeah, no, it's been a great game so far. Southview's still 100% in this game. We're still very early into the game, but let's talk about Southview's schedule, man. We talked about they were 5-1 in their last 6, so this team has struggled over the past years. Not very great season, but right now, the past month, the past few weeks have been very, very good. They're 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Started out 0-2.
Is to Eastwood. Yes, they start out 0-2. Nearly beat St. Ursula, who's having a decent season. Lost Anthony Wayne, but we all know Anthony Wayne's very,
We
very
all
good
knew
team.
that.
But they got some good wins. They beat Springfield twice. They beat Bowling Green twice. They beat Lima. They beat Scott. And they beat Clay twice. I mean, those are some decent
Bowling Green
wins.
going into tonight.
And they have a chance to come out on top in their division. Obviously, they're in the lower division of the Northern Lakes League because they are a smaller school.
And pass almost stolen by Adeline Johnson.
Into the corner, head in. For three, and it's good. Elena Hedden from the right corner. That's money. And it is a 5-point game.
Madison Finch trying to command the court, trying to find something she likes.
Moving around that 2-3 zone. The best way to break a 2-3 zone is to get into the middle. But they're going to say, let's shoot it from the outside. But the shot's no good. The second chance goes. Adeline Johnson makes the layup plus the foul.
Count it, and one.
And one. A great play by Adeline Johnson. We talked about second chance points was needed to win this game. Whatever team gets rebounds and gets those second chances is going to win this game overall.
100%.
And right now, it's been the Panthers with those second chances. She makes the free throw and is a 8-point game. The ball being moved inside to Dorn. Dorn out, head in for three again. Oh, I thought she was gonna make that, no good, but the rebound by Ella Childers.
Passes it right to Olivia Welch. Welch taking the ball up here.
Slowing down the Panther offense, but Mernon tries to shoot it from outside, no good.
Rebound by Finch.
And Finch is gonna pull it. And Finch misses. I thought that was gonna bounce down and in for a second by my angle, but it did not. It goes to the Cougars.
Let's get into Whitmer's last couple of games, shall we, while this game is going on here, shall we, PJ?
Whitmer's last couple games, man. They've been playing decent. We talked about
The
an
Finley
amazing game last week, like the last time they were here in this field house. I tuned into that, and I got a little bit of goosebumps at the end because I'm not going to lie, I thought she made that last shot. That shot was missed.
So I thought it was going to bounce off back rim and go in, PJ. As we see here, Olivia Welch gets it out to Finch, and it's going to be a foul.
It's like a push foul. I'm guessing that's going to be on the floor, and it will be inbounded from the baseline.
And Madison Finch will pass it in.
Whitmer's last few games, though, they are currently 2-2 in their last two games. They're on a 2-game win streak. They lost 2 games in a row before that, but their notable win is against Delta. Delta is one of the better teams in the area. They're obviously a smaller school outside the city of Toledo, but with a record of 16-3, beating any team that's 16-3, that you got to give props to that.
As both teams just went for a layup. Olivia Welch first. And then Izzy Badwick, I'm going to go with it. Baduick, thank you.
And the rebound goes to Michaela Dorn.
Olivia Welch, good fight for it, though.
Great effort. Just could not manage to come out with the ball. Heading inside, goes, throws it right to Adeline Johnson. And here come the Panthers. Oh, I thought she was going to pull that, but she won't. She'll get it to Finch. Finch back out. Now she's going to pull it. And that's money.
Wet like water.
Wet like water.
Adeline Johnson, one of the more sharpshooters in the Whitmer bunch.
And Whitmer has a good group of shooters with Mernon, Finch, and herself. And Olivia Welch is also a solid shooter as well, but she's better inside.
Don't forget Osley. When it hits,
yeah,
it goes down.
Yeah, Osley, when it hits, she is a good shooter. But the foul called on Kaylee Mernon. That was her first foul. Izzy Baduick at the line. Her first free throw is nothing but net.
Now 10-point game with 5:12 left here in the half.
Looks like the Panthers and Cougars are going to make some changes after that first free throw.
That Delta game, obviously the smaller school, but those smaller schools, man.
Some of them can ball, man. Some of them, there's a lot of good basketball in the area.
Those smaller schools, doesn't matter the sport. Some of those sports, they can ball.
Yes, 100%. Sometimes they don't get all the looks because they're a smaller school. But here come the Panthers. Can Adeline Johnson hit another no good rebound by the Cougars? Pearson gets it to Baduick. Can she keep control of this offense?
Finch playing really good defense right now. Same with Scott. That's something you don't see very often. The guards playing really good defense. You don't see that very often.
Yes, very physical defense. She's going to go for the layup, and she just misses it. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson gets it to Finch. Or
Scott to Finch.
Scott to Finch. Excuse me. The ball's loose on the floor.
I was expecting a
The
kick
Cougars
ball.
dive on it, and it will be a jump ball in favor of the Panthers. In for the Cougars now is number 4, Abby Erup.
I was expecting a kick ball because it looked like it hit off the back foot of a Southview player. Regardless, it's still Whitmer ball. Osley to pass it in.
To Welch. Welch gets it up top in the corner. Osley, we're talking about she could spray it. And just like that, she just proved us right.
And the threes keep on coming for this Whitmer team.
Looking to extend this lead, and they are doing that. A 12-point lead now for the Panthers. Inside is Baduk. The ball stolen, saved by Olivia Welch, throws it right back to the Cougars. Now up top to Dorn. Dorn to Erup. 4-3, no good. And it goes in favor of the Panthers. They let that ball go.
Smart move by Scott.
Erup tried to hustle after that ball, but she was unable to get it.
Whitmer calls a timeout here.
Yes, a timeout called by the Panthers. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we will stay on the mic. As we were talking about Whitmer having a decent year, so is Southview, but obviously we're Whitmer students. We got to talk about
We got to
the
talk
Panthers.
about this, yeah.
Now, the Panthers have some good wins, man. I think their best win, in my opinion, is against Airport, a smaller Michigan team, but they were
Really good.
undefeated at the time. They handed them their first loss of the year.
Like I was just talking about.
But Whitmer with a lot of notable wins. They beat Napoleon in Springfield. They started out 2-0. They beat Clay. They beat Bowser. They beat Perrysburg. Perrysburg, they got that revenge. They lost to Perrysburg. I'm pretty sure they lost twice last year, but Perrysburg knocked them out of the playoffs the past 2 seasons. So getting that revenge, it has to feel a little sweet, you know?
It
Always
has
getting
to
revenge.
be. What I like here, the revenge they got on Finley. As you can see here, a pretty bad loss the
Yes,
first time on the road. But you go to that second game, what we just been talking about this past week. Man, being here, the energy this school brings is insane to me. For any sport, man.
They bring the energy for all sports. You've seen they won student section of the year
In football.
in football. Looking to extend that in basketball. And the Panthers looking to extend this lead as we come out of the timeout. Scott has the ball up top, gets it to Welch. Welch cross court to Mernon. Mernon to Finch.
Scott,
no, not Finch. Audrey
you're
Scott.
good.
Excuse me.
You're good.
Man, apologize, y'all. For whoever's listening, I apologize. Across the court, back to Mernon.
Trying to slow the game down, find what you can like.
Mernon inside to Johnson. Johnson to Scott.
Scott
drives inside, and the layup's no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Here comes Ella Childers. Childers
Slow down,
looking to
gets
get trapped. Gets the ball out to Baduk. Baduk in the corner. To Evans. Evans back to Childers and back to Erup. Erup inside. She's tripped up. And a foul is going to be called on Audrey Scott with a push behind the back. It's going to be Cougar ball under the rim. There's 2:49 left to go in this first half. And the ball inbounded quickly. And a shot that is no good, rebounded by the Panthers.
If you're Southview right now, this got out of hand fast as it gets poked.
See if they can try to respond, make this a little bit of a closer game here. They do. Bring it back within 10. Now, one thing right there before that steal and score, I noticed that Southview shot the ball very quickly. I think they need to slow down and take their time. They still have plenty of time to come back in this game. We're not in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left to go. We're still in the first half.
This is only a 10-point game.
Yes, so they
game's
still
getting out of
definitely have a
hand.
chance to win this game.
As the off-center pass from Scott to Welch is going to lead to a Panther turnover.
Yes, a turnover right there. That's one thing that Southview needs to do in order to win. And we talked about earlier, the Panthers need to limit their turnovers. They haven't had very many in this game, but if they don't turn the ball over, and they get those second chance points, they're going to extend this lead big
As
time.
Welch pokes it away. Looked like he was about to make an attempt to save it. Thought we were going to see like a Dennis Rodman type save, diving into the bench.
Shoot, we've already seen some very good saves just in this first half alone. The ball inbounded to Erup. Erup to Childers. Childers to the corner. The shot
That
is good. Little razzle-dazzle by Ellie Pearson. Going up and over the defender.
Got past Scott. That was nice. As Mernon now with it past the
single
wall.
digits with less than 2 minutes to go in this first half. The Panthers look to move the ball outside. Osley inside. Back out to Osley. Can she hit it again? No. Rebound by the Cougars.
Here comes Southview down the court.
Baduk to Arup. Arup to Childers. Childers to Evans. And the Cougars just moving the ball around the perimeter.
Looks like Whitmer's playing like a man-to-man defense right now.
It is
Great defense by Welch.
Welch, a super good defender, especially when she gets to poking that ball. Once the ball's loose, it's hard for the off offender to gain control of it.
What I like about this Whitmer team playing defense, they're not falling, they're really not falling pump fakes as Ellie Pearson hits the layup there. Back to what I was saying, what I like is they're not falling for pump fakes. If they're getting by, it's their own little mistake in their head. You see them watching that ball, they're watching the feet.
They are definitely watching the feet, but this game's starting to get a little closer. The Cougars turned a 12-point game into a 6-point game. And Audrey Scott cannot extend the lead, but that second chance point and effort again cashes for the Panthers. That's Olivia Welch.
Olivia Welch, you just mentioned a lockdown defender, great rebounder, good in the paint. Just phenomenal all around as a core piece in this Whitmer team.
3 seconds left. Can they get a shot up at the buzzer?
They're going to go to half.
And we're going to go into halftime. The Panthers lead by 8. It is 32-24. Can they pull off the win on senior night? We will tune back in for the second half of action. We'll see you in a moment, folks.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Landon Baptista. As here in a moment, my co-partner here, PJ Aubrey, will be returning as we open up the second half. Speak of the devil, PJ has risen.
We are back in action, and I'm back from a bathroom run that got me a little bit out of breath. So I'm going to turn my mic off for 1 second while I regain my breath.
As Madison Finch does a hit, but Audrey Scott will in the second chance bucket. Second chance points. We've been talking about it all night. All night. As the pass goes AWOL, saves it. It's going to be tussle down there. Whitmer comes up with it. Olivia Welch sprinting down the court.
And here come the Panthers.
Bounce pass. Murnick for three. No.
No.
Rebound. Little fight there. Hedden going to get the rebound.
Elena Hedden, I feel like he's gotten a lot of rebounds tonight. And she's hit a few good shots.
Amen.
The whistle blown.
Going to be Whitmer ball. I'm guessing a travel. That's my guess.
I couldn't see what the ref signaled, unfortunately.
I didn't see it either.
Once again, we have another Southview turnover. And they're just going to keep on
Yeah, and
piling them
they're
up.
pressing Finch. Good find by Welch. Finch.
In and out. Rattles it off the rim. And the
Beautiful.
rebound by the Cougars.
Beautiful
Here
find
comes Southview.
by Welch. Just missed by Finch. Here comes Cougars.
And I think Finch should have passed the ball again. She had a lot of open options. It wasn't a bad shot, but it was a tough layup to make.
Always want to make the extra pass if you have it.
Now,
Dorn puts a Scott on the ground.
Is called, and it's going to go away of the Cougars. And I have a piece of Little Caesar's pizza that I'm waiting to enjoy.
Are incorrect. It's going to go Whitmer's way here. Murnin going to pass it in.
I apologize, you guys.
Welch trying to get Finch. Pressing up on Finch.
And Whitmer just moves the ball outside so well with those multitude of great shooters. It just helps them move. They don't have to always have to get the ball inside. They can shoot a quality shot from outside.
Speaking of the devil, Audrey Scott sitting in the corner, looking for something. Underneath, Olivia Welch.
Oh, man, that was a beautiful pass.
Audrey Scott blocked. Welch poked.
Man, that was a great look by Audrey Scott. Olivia Welch just couldn't capitalize.
That is right, PJ. As we have a 10-point game here in the third. You want to know who's been really quiet this game, it feels like?
Who?
Michaela Dorn has felt like we haven't really said her name much this game.
I bet you Whitmer game planned around her, man.
100%.
I used to be the varsity manager for this team a few years ago, man. I know most of the girls, and I've been around the coaches, and I know how they work. They always go against the big man, especially because Whitmer's so undersized right now compared to certain teams. Their big man is the size of a point guard, and Olivia Welch does a solid job guarding
those bigs.
Yes, exactly. So, you know.
One who reminds me of?
Who?
Oof, we get a foul here. As I was saying, reminds me of a Golden State Warriors putting Draymond Green at center. Short guy, great defender, but they command the court really well with what they got. They run this off-ball game. What does Whitmer do? Run this off-ball game through their guards. Think of when Jordan Poole and Stephen Curry will be in the game. The first free throw is going to hit, making it a 9-point game. Like, think about it. Jordan Poole, Curry running the off balls. Draymond commanding the court. What do you got here? Audrey Scott, Madison Finch, and Olivia Welch playing that exact same role if you really think about it.
100%, man. They moved the ball very well.
As Audrey Scott to the corner.
Kaylee Vernon, no good.
Here's Michaela Dorn.
See if she can get her name called a little bit. See if she can make some big-time buckets. They're going to need her in order to come back and win this game. And still feasible for them to win this game for sure. But
great
things like
job
that.
by Adeline Johnson playing the defense. Here comes Madison Finch down the court. Welch. Layup.
Ooh, beautiful.
A little reverse layup there, huh?
That's beautiful, man. That's a great reverse layup by Olivia Welch. In the
Audrey Scott.
hustle.
With the hustle
and
play.
a timeout. Great basketball by the Panthers. Man, what a play. What a sequence right there by the Panthers, Landon. That was amazing. That's what we talked about. We talked about hustling. And see if we can get a replay right here.
We're going to get a replay on that hustle play by Audrey Scott. Coming up right now.
Man, a great replay right there. And as you see, diving on the floor, Coach Leon Kennard makes a great decision calling a timeout, and the Panthers retain possession.
Like I said this earlier in this game, Audrey Scott, I'm telling you, one of the hustle players is, speaking of the devil, behind half court. She's going to take it up for this Whitmer team. All right, Mernon out to Finch, jumping, Johnson for three. Boom.
Great shot.
Adeline Johnson from three.
Great shot by Adeline Johnson. Like I said, Whitmer's full of shooters, and there's another turnover.
Adeline Johnson to Finch.
Here's where the Whitmer Panthers can win this game. Just like that.
And one.
This right here was where the Panthers take over. This third quarter. This is the biggest quarter of the game, in my opinion. You know, we talked about getting off to a hot start early in. They had a decent start, but
it was okay.
Southview kept it close at halftime. Right now is where they force turnovers. You know, both teams are decently tired. You force those turnovers, you capitalize, and you get your second chances, and you hit your open shots.
As Sydney Sutton checks in the game for the Cougars.
Very simple. But here come the Panthers.
And Finch completes a three-point play, 42-25. Whitmer leads big in this one. Three-pointer.
Sydney Sutton. But the second chance by Elena Hedden. And we mentioned her name earlier.
As the rebounder of the Southview team.
Yes, she's having a great performance. I'd say she's one of the MVPs of the Southview team.
So far, 100%. Somebody had to step up with Michaela Dorn being so quiet.
And Adeline Johnson again. No, just a little too
Finch
low.
gets the rebound, hustling for it. Down low to wanted Welch, who gets it. Out to Scott. To Mernon.
Yeah, that's not Scott's shot right there. Audrey's not a big shooter.
Not really, but
much better inside.
Much better in the midi to the inside.
Yeah, she's definitely a mid-range shooter.
If she needs to shoot it, she will. Scott has a mismatch here with speed, gets it out. Mernon. Little float. Ooh.
Very close.
That was a nice float. Dorn passes it out.
Oh.
Mishandles it.
Dropped. Oh, man. Whistle's blown. I don't know what the call was.
Look who it is.
Michaela Dorn finally getting her name called.
And Fitch flying down the court. Settling down. Finch taking her sweet time.
You know, in Ohio, there's no shot clock yet. People have talked about how it might be needed. A lot of states have settled for, 30 to 40-second shot clocks. A lot settle for 40 because in college it's 30. The NBA it's 22.
Finch for three. No.
Excuse me, I'm pretty sure it's 24.
It's 24 in NBA. Count it again! And one, Olivia Welch.
What a shot.
You can see the energy flowing through this Whitmer team, through the crowd. Whitmer known for feeding off the crowd either on the road or at home. They're doing just that as another and one is in for this Whitmer team.
No, man, the crowd playing a big part. There's a decent crowd here tonight for these girls, man. The senior night there. Here to support one of the last home games of the year. See if Olivia Welch can finish this three-point play. She cannot. But it's the last touch by the Panthers. It will go the Cougars' way.
Last touch by Audrey Scott, they're calling it. Southview Dorn passes it out. Finch tips it. Stolen by Finch. Running down the court. Madison Finch gets it.
Oh, what a
What a
pass.
pass. Let's go to replay on that real
Show
quick,
a
shall we?
replay on that.
Real quick.
That would have been, that was a beautiful play. Finch thought she was going to go up and try to draw a foul, but then she was like, oh, pass it right to Olivia Welch, wide open.
What a shot. What a pass. That looked like a slingshot, kind of.
Looks like the Panthers are going to make some changes.
Osley going to check into the game for, I believe, Murnan. Yes. Over. There goes Olivia Welch.
Easy layup.
Easy peasy. Olivia Welch with a great layup.
That landed like a bad pass overthrown, and it goes right in her hands. I mean, no one was on her. Just take your time.
Gets the free one.
Fundamentals right there.
Fundamental basketball here. This is what Whitmer's done a really good job at recently, is playing that fundamental basketball. Underneath, stolen by Audrey Scott. Who else? Scott sprinting down the court.
The turnovers
gets
are
blocked, gets
Southview.
it back herself, kicks it out. Finch gonna take over now, facilitating.
Turnovers, 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 man.
Southview
Southview had a shot of keeping this game close. And the Panthers are just, they're capitalizing on everything, man. The Panthers spent all Whitmer this third quarter.
Osley for three. No.
Very close. That's a good shot for Anicia, though. Osley's a very good shot.
Really good shot. It's a shot she liked. Michaela Dorn got a mismatch. There's Michaela Dorn, gets the mismatch on Scott.
There's no one on this Whitmer team that's her size. She needs to take advantage of that. That's what the that's what the Cougars need to do. They need to take advantage of their leading scorer and her having a mismatch with nearly everybody on this team.
Finch over to Scott. Scott back to Finch.
Panthers taking their time, man. There's no need to rush. You have a
Big,
very comfortable lead.
Really comfortable lead right now.
They're playing a 2-3, so the best way to break it is to get in the middle.
No. Michaela Dorn with the rebound here. Poke, Finch.
Another turnover.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Madison Finch.
Very easy.
Everyone on this Whitmer team is playing collective basketball. There's no selfishness right now. You love to see it right now if you're a Whitmer coach.
And the Panthers were up by 8 at halftime. They're now up by 19.
Welch got a hand on it. Here comes Michaela Dorn. Dorn gets the foul.
Exactly what they need to do. When the three isn't open, you just get it inside of Michaela Dorn. She's either going to most likely draw the foul or she's going to go up, make a layup, possibly get a second chance after those second chance points we talked about earlier in the game. Second chance points, we win the game.
100% correct, PJs. We got 19 seconds here in the third. These free throws are huge right now as she nails the first one with ease. Nothing but net.
Now, Southview definitely still has a chance in this game, but they just gotta slow down and breathe. Even though they don't have the time that they did earlier in this game. If they just stick to the game plan, move the ball, get it inside, this game can become a little closer, a little interesting.
Dorn for the second free throw. Money, nothing but net once again for Michaela Dorn.
Looks like Panthers are gonna have it for the last possession of this third quarter.
Adeline Johnson gets it out to Olivia Welch. Poked. Stolen.
Oh, what a block.
Madison Finch. Welch.
Here comes Welch at the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
No.
Olivia Welch. At the buzzer.
Wow.
Whitmer up 20 going to the fourth. Wow.
We need to see a replay on that.
Go to the replay. We're going to the replay right now.
This whole gym just stood up for that shot.
It counts.
Welch looked up at the clock. Boom. From half court, banks in it at the buzzer.
The bank is open.
The best feeling
It's going to count. Olivia Welch. First a block by Finch. Welch gets it, blows by, buzzer beater from basically half court. What a shot to give Whitmer a 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
And Landon we were talking about how Southview had a chance in this game.
I think that daggered it.
That felt like the dagger in the heart. That felt like the dagger. Right
that felt like a Curry shot. Night.
Yes.
Dagger.
And that's obviously that's the loudest we've seen this gym all day. This whole place just stood up. Went crazy
that's
for that shot.
We've been all night.
I almost stood up for that shot, man.
Right.
I'm sitting down comfortably in my seat right now.
Amen, bro. What a shot. Madison Finch's block set it all up. This team is playing together after a really close win these past like few days ago against Finley. You get this nice of a win going into your next game. You're feeling really good right now.
Yes, a very good win for the Panthers if they pull this one off, which it looks like they're going to do. They have 8 minutes left in this game, but anything can happen, man. Anything can happen in any game like this, you know.
Yeah.
Crazy shots will be hit, but
Madison Finch is going to take a free throw.
looks like a technical foul was called.
And Finch will hit the free throw. She gets another. Is that a technical foul?
I'm unaware of who a technical foul was called, but it was called against the
Finch
Cougars. That's
thinks
2
both.
shots for the Panthers and the ball. Another mistake by the Cougars.
Looking ahead of this Whitmer schedule. Buckeye Division game.
Looks like we got one more home game here, which will be against Perrysburg. Will they sweep them? And then they have 3 road games, 3 tough road games. Northview, who's having their best season in years.
Northview looks really good, both the girls team and the boys team.
Yes, both are top of that. Well, Northview, they're both second place in NLL right now. Both have just
as Audrey Scott.
big time wins.
Audrey Scott with the tough layup. As next is a tough Fremont Ross team for Whitmer on the road as a foul is called on Osley.
So yeah, their last 4 games we have at home here, the last game here, pending a playoff game being hosted here, at Northview, at Fremont Ross, and at Bedford.
This is a tough little way to
Tough
end
little
the year.
4-game stretch. Those are 4 very solid teams.
But if they play like this, it's gonna be a great time to be a Whitmer Panther. That's 100%.
This is a time where they can find their identity heading into the postseason. The Panthers have had a lot of postseason success compared to their boys team. Their boys team went to the state Final Four last year, or 2 years ago. Last year went to the regional semifinal. You know, had a lot of
as
success.
the free throw is sunk. Speaking of the boys team, I will personally be back Friday for their game versus the Northview Wildcats.
Ooh, that's a good one, man.
As we all know, Jaden Reno, corner game winner pretty much.
And triple overtime. What a game
What a
that
match.
was in
What a
Sylvania.
game. As Livia Welch driving to the paint, kicks it out. Murnin for 3. Won't go. Welch rebound, gets the foul.
Feels like Olivia Welch gained energy from that shot, you know.
It's like
I
it
think
sparked
that
a
just-
new life in her as she was just being the lockdown defender. But now, seeing the energy she has, you're like, let's get this ball, let's get this going.
Well, the feeling of that shot, man, like hitting a half-court buzzer beater, that doesn't always happen all the time. It's very difficult, if you want me to be honest.
Yeah.
So hitting that, especially on senior night, she's very close. I mean,
She's very close
she's very close to all her teammates. Everybody else on this court,
As
well,
we will do,
3
Welch thinks the first.
of the 5 starters on this court right now, they're seniors. So, you know, doing that on their senior night, it can mean something. It's a memory right there.
That is a memory, 100%, especially for Madison Finch, who set it up with the block. Beautiful block as Welch misses her second free throw. Adeline Johnson fighting, same with Olivia Welch.
A jump ball. It looks like it's going to go the way of the Cougars, and it is.
Point back to the boys real quick, as I believe this week they'll have Springfield here, I believe. As Madison Finch, why not? Just at the floor. That icing on the cake, Madison Finch. As I was saying, I believe it is Springfield, and then tipped here. Gonna be, I believe, a foul. If we're going to the boys route here, Springfield and then Northview, or it's Springfield, Perrysburg, Northview.
The boys, man, just
Michaela Dorn gets it ripped by Audrey Scott.
that's a travel.
And it's going to be a travel on Scott.
That's the worst feeling right there.
A mental mistake, but
Hesitation and momentum.
there's a hesitation. If you're a Whitmer right now, it's okay.
No, but going back to the girls' postseason success, we were talking about those last 4 games. That's where they can find their identity. It looks like they're finding their identity here tonight, but that's 4 big-time games. If you come out of that stretch on a positive note, like a 3-1 or a 2-2 record, you got to be happy.
As Audrey Scott just doing it all in the foul.
Audrey Scott has to make that layup.
On Michaela Dorn, as Madison Finch will go to the line once again tonight.
It's all smiles on the court for these Panthers, man. They're having fun. They're balling.
They're having a blast, man. I mean, how can you not be smiling?
I'm smiling right now, Landon.
Right. After that, I did not think we were going to see a buzzer beater in this game. As we look at the boys, it is
at home versus Northview? At home versus
4 straight home games.
Yes.
And then they end versus Anthony Wayne and St. Francis de Sales.
Those are 2 very tough teams, man.
On the road, too. Finch sinks both free throws.
Here won by 40 a few weeks ago. And St. Francis having a very good season. They went to the Final 4 last year in Division 2.
You have personally went to those games. Like, I just want to hear about it. At some point, I just need to hear about it. As Finch gets the rebound. Here comes Madison Finch. Jumper. Money! Madison Finch.
Can't stop that.
One-woman wrecking crew. Looked like a KD pull-up from the mid-range.
You know, I'm a Houston Rockets fan. Don't get me started about Kevin Durant, man.
It is a 30-point game here in the Whitmer Field House.
It's been all Panthers the second half. We were right.
And here comes Michaela Dorn.
At least I made this game a little closer. They just need to feed her inside.
But yeah, I will personally be at the boys against Northview at home, looking to sweep the Wildcats. As Scott's layup is off.
And Northview having a very good season. Their best season in a few years. You know, 2 years ago, they had a very, I could say, mid-regular season, but then they pulled off the upset against a 24-win Finley team. It was one of the biggest upsets in
As Fletcher gets a steal, Audrey Scott misses the mid-range pull-up. It's going to be a foul on Audrey Scott.
But if Whitmer could get a win against Northview, a sweep, that'd be very good.
Especially Buckeye rival.
A Buckeye rival. That hurts their chances of possibly winning the NLL.
And also, this isn't a Whitmer team to be taken lightly now. They just took a top 100 team, Cleveland Heights, to the limit. A 23-point comeback, falling short by only, I believe, 2 points. A really good Cleveland Heights team. My apologies, they're not top 1. I heard they were top 100 going into that game. I guess not. That's my apologies. As Michaela Dorn is finally coming alive.
Cleveland Heights has been solid, though. Cleveland Heights made the postseason last year, nearly knocked off Perrysburg, but couldn't make it past them in the first round. They're one of those solid Cleveland teams that typically
Alan Johnson, top of the key.
Competes.
Oh, back rim.
Picked up the Cougars.
Great defense. Madison Finch keeps it in. Down the court. Adeline Johnson, easy as that. What a pass from Madison Finch.
The quarterback, and Adeline Johnson, the receiver, in stride.
Looking like a little, looking like a Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase type of connection right there.
Thought you were gonna say Jared Goff to Amon Rob.
No, I was gonna say, if I was gonna do that, I was gonna do Jared Goff to J-Mo, buddy.
Oh, you're right. You know what? That's a threat. You're right.
Exactly.
We have 3:51 left in this game. The Panthers leading big time, and I'm having fun on this mic right now.
I'm having a lot of fun, man.
I'm just watching this.
I'm glad to get you here to do this with me, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Don't worry. Oh, a great shot by Sydney Sutton.
Little corner specialist. Catch and shoot. Did not hesitate. Just pulled it. And they're gonna call carry on Adeline Johnson.
Carry on Adeline.
That's the first carry tonight. Like called carry tonight.
That's really surprising.
That's crazy. Because we all know good and well. Carrying is a part.
Just notice that Panthers dumped a few young guns in the game. Looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Both Jared Fletcher's in the game, but also Miranda Frank. And
Miranda Frank did really well earlier today on the varsity lineup, actually. Did really well. Which got almost every rebound that could be happen. As Southview's going to call a timeout here.
If the Panthers can develop her into a solid big man, that's what they need. That's one of their key. Like, to complete this.
And then you could have Olivia Welch run your guard, and then Adeline Johnson as well, a junior as well. Yeah, you're losing people like Osley, Peck, who's hurt, Scott, and Finch, but you got people coming in, which works out nice if you're Whitmer's head coach. It works out really nice right then and there.
Well, we still got a season to complete, man. We'll be around for the rest of this regular season, plus a hopeful postseason game here. We'll have to see what the OHSA tournament draw looks like, though, as
there's a chance we could do, if I'm correct, we could do a postseason game.
I would have to check and see if it is legal.
If we are allowed to do a postseason game, we are back. And they count it. Ellie Pearson and 1 is gonna go to the line.
Good for the Cougars. They want some momentum in this.
They want some. This about pride now.
It is about pride. You know, it's about completing a game, and if you just let it keep getting more and more out of hand, it just lowers your morale. But if you try your hardest and say, like, go out knowing you gave it your all,
as she completes the
it always makes it feel a little bit better.
Murnan. No, it's Adeline Johnson. My apologies.
They look very similar.
Yeah,
from up
right.
here.
Right, thank you. Johnson to Murnan, to Osley. Frank now. Johnson layup gets fouled.
Good take by Adeline Johnson.
Gets the foul, gonna go to the line.
Nail these free throws and extend this lead.
It's already a 22-point game.
It was almost.
It was 30.
To a point. Yes, it was to a point. The running clock in Ohio for high school is 35. We almost got to that point. He's 6'7".
There's 67.
67 points. You see me? Y'all can't see me.
Y'all can't see, but we're doing it
right now.
We're doing it. For all you people tuning in and know about it, if you know, you know.
It remains 67-44.
As Adeline Johnson gets the rebound. I think if you're Whitmer now, just shoot the clock. Try to get the young players some points.
Yeah, the Panthers are going to slow this down for sure. They're just going to move the ball.
And then just take a shot. Just find a shot they like. As Miranda Frank kicks Osley in the corner.
That's a shot they like. Oh,
tipped.
That was a good shot by
That was a
Osley.
really good shot.
She set her feet in the corner.
Catch and shoot.
Yes, that's her shot right there. She always is she's always been a catch and shoot type of person. So, you know, good shot. And the layup goes in.
There's Michaela Dorn. Little late. A little late.
Little late. We got 2 minutes left in this matchup. The Panthers are going to look
just
to run
kill
this
the
clock out,
and find a shot they like. And there's a shot they liked. Adeline Johnson misses the layup.
I swear, if this remains a 67 point game for the Panthers,
we're gonna see all over.
Now a slight crash out. I just want them to score one more point.
Just
so
score another, just so we don't have to live with that, please, Lord.
Exactly. Down
Osley in the corner.
I can tell the Panthers are practicing running some plays.
It looks like it. Seeing what works and what doesn't, especially going into the next game.
Jera trying to get inside.
That was a good shot, but rebound Michaela Dorn. Down the court. Takes it over 2.
Good. Oh,
no, rebound Michaela Dorn. Foul, count it, and 1. Michaela Dorn.
Good shot by Michaela. That's a good play. That's what she needs to do.
Got to get confidence back going next week.
For future matchups like we were talking about, like next week, that's what they need to do. They need to use her strength and her skills.
Especially going into this next week. This next game, my apologies.
So, their next game, did we talk about their upcoming schedule? Their next game is against Fremont
3 straight home games for them as well.
Fremont Ross they beat earlier in the year.
Division play there as the 3-point play hits for Dorn.
They got some good matchups.
We have a minute left. I'm going to crash out.
We'll see if they score one more point.
Please, Lord.
Leon Kennard might tell him
Lord,
his girls
please.
just let the clock out, though. But talking
Myrna
about
and
Southview's
Ozzy.
upcoming schedule, they are at home against Fremont Ross, at home against Ottawa Hills, and then the Battle of Sylvania at their house against Northview. And they end the season on the road against two solid teams, Napoleon and Perrysburg. Southview looking to possibly win a tournament game for the first time in a few years. Just like the Panthers. The Panthers have not won in a few years. Their last win in the tournament coming on the road at Northview in the sectional final.
That's more
was a
than
great
likely
game, by the
going to
way.
do it, PJ.
What you said, what?
This is more than likely going to do it. 22 seconds left. Just going to
22
Whitmer
seconds.
ball. They're just going to dribble the clock out.
Dribble it out.
And Whitmer's going to more than likely win this game 67 to.
Well, I hope they don't lose this game. Oh, look at Sydney Sutton go. She's going to try.
And
To
they
make
get
it
it.
a little closer.
And that will do it. Whitmer gets a nice win here, being up by 30 at one point. Southview managed to claw it back to make it look better than it seemed, as the Whitmer Panthers are going to get a big win on senior night,
Great win for the Panthers.
67 to 51.
And the crowd just erupted right there. I'm happy for the fans.
I want
the girls.
to highlight the shot that I'm going to talk about next time I'm here. Livia Welch's buzzer beater.
That was fun.
That was a
That was a
beauty
fun one
shot.
right there.
Lots of spread the ball around really well. We're gonna close this night out. Whitmer wins going into their next game. I'm Landon Baptiste. I'm here with my co-partner PJ Aubrey. Have a blessed night. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
And go Panthers. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
We're out.
We out.